good morning, and you're welcome again to Productive Mind Initiative. My name is Ojo-Omoniyi, and what we do in Productive Mind Initiative is we give free online counseling on HIV/AIDS, and also we advocate for children's rights. So today we are going to be talking about what is HIV myth. Last week we discussed what HIV is and modes of transmission. So if you would like to know more about what is HIV and modes of transmission, kindly check our last week post. And this week we have a guest in our midst, and his name is Mr. Dayo, a public health specialist. And he has been in public health for over 7 years. So he's going to take us through this session. Thank you for coming this week. Please subscribe, click on like button, and share on your social media pages. Thank you for coming. Mr. Dayo, over to you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to be here once again. My name is Dayo. I'm a disease intervention specialist. I'm partnering with Productive Mind Initiative. And last week, I believe you saw our post last week. We talked about HIV. What is HIV? Modes of transmission. All this. If you really want to see it again, subscribe, like, and share. But I can give you a tip. HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. The virus attacks the immune system. The word virus is everywhere now because of the COVID-19 virus. So, if COVID-19 is right now in Nigeria, everywhere in the world, please stay safe, use your mask, wash your hand. Also for HIV, we talked about in our post last week, please, it is real. There are people infected with HIV, and in our last video we talked about modes of transmission. There are modes of transmission. If you had sex with someone that's already infected, you will definitely get HIV.
Unprotected sex.
If you have unprotected sex with someone, you will definitely get HIV. If you use on-screen blood for anything, you get HIV. Also, there's one thing. If you use sharp object, all those people that used to do this tribal mark of a thing, you need to do a tribal mark for your child, you need to do anything, you will get. If you use all those, someone is sharing, 5 people are sharing one object, one needle to do all these things, you can get infected. If you call all these molar that carry things about to do your pedicure for you, to do your needle for you, if you are not careful, you can be infected through all those means. So please, those are the major ways of getting infected with HIV. But today we are talking about myth. What are the myths of HIV? What are the things that people say or do or talk about that not necessarily if you do them, you will get HIV? But people just say it out of fear or out of their own knowledge or I won't say experience because it's not experience, because it has not been proven yet. So the myth of HIV is our discussion today. One of the first thing I would say is touching. Touching does not get you HIV. When you touch anyone, when you touch your partners, when you touch your friends, your mother, your husband, your colleague in the office, your friends on the football field, your friend in the club, all these things, touching does not get you HIV, does not get you infected with HIV. I repeat again, touching does not get you infected with HIV. Second thing is sharing of utensils. Utensils are a spoon, cup, plate, duvet, towel, sharing the same bed, living in the same house. You understand? All these things will not get you infected with HIV. You can share all these things with everyone around you, and you will not be infected with HIV. Sleeping on the same bed will not get you infected with HIV. Even if knowingly or unknowingly, if your partner is positive with HIV, you can still share the same bed with your partner, and you will never be infected. Mosquito is not a carrier of HIV. So don't go and isolate yourself in your house because you've been tested and you were told that HIV test is positive. You now go inside your house. When you get home, you went to hide yourself in one corner, believing that I don't want a mosquito that bites me to bite my child or bite my husband. Mosquito is not a carrier of HIV. So for anyone seeing this video that have been tested before and you have not even accessed treatment yet, you are living in denial, and yet you are isolating yourself. When you have visitors, you put them in one room, you sleep in another room because you don't want them to be infected. I'm telling you this morning that mosquito is not a carrier. And if you have already been tested before recently and you refuse to access treatment, I would say, my brother, my sister, hasten up, look for any center around you, or click on the like button, subscribe, and reach out to us. We'll give you a direction of where you can go and get the treatment free of charge, and where there is 100% confidentiality about everything we discuss or we do with you. That's just like a tip for you to know that if you have been infected one way or the other, or you are already infected, you're on drug and you stop, or you abscond, maybe because of the centers you are going, you don't like the way they treat you, subscribe, like, and share. Reach out to us. We'll get back to you. Back to our myth. I said number 1, touching. I said sharing of utensils. I said sleeping on the same bed. I also said mosquito is not a carrier. Also, when you have HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, it is not a death sentence. You don't have to go and commit suicide. You don't have to kill yourself. There are thousands and thousands of people all over the world who are positive and who are still living productively, who are living healthy, who are making things happen for themselves. So it's not a death sentence. You will not die if you have HIV. If you need us to talk to you, if you want to reach out to us, if you have anything to talk about, subscribe, like, and share, and send us an email. We'll get back to you. So those are the myths of HIV. Let me go over it again. Touching will not get you infected with HIV. That's one. Secondly, sharing of utensils you use at home will not get you infected. Sleeping on the same bed with your partner, with your children, will not get you infected. Mosquito is not a carrier of HIV. If you are pregnant and you are positive and you are on medication, your child will not be infected. And with the level of what we have gone so far research, if any pregnant mother is positive and on medication, your child is safe because you are on medication. Your partner also is safe because you are on medication. Let me say it again. If you are a pregnant mother and you are positive and you are accessing care anywhere in Nigeria, in the north, in the southwest, in the southeast, in the middle belt, anywhere in Nigeria, anywhere all over the world, you are sure that you are on medication for yourself, that pregnancy is safe and your partner is safe. That is why I said it is not a death sentence. So don't go and feel that having HIV is the end has come, the end has not come. Don't live in that mindset. Being positive doesn't mean that you have to die immediately. You will not die even at all. So don't have that say, they say if we have it, you will die. HIV is not a killer disease. It doesn't kill people. As far as we can all remember, we can relate to this. When Ebola came, it's not immediately that man has it that he's going to die. He had it for a while and he was on a treatment forever. So also for HIV, you have it and you're on treatment. There is chances that the treatment that you are going through will not give you HIV. So if you want, like I would say, subscribe, like, share. send us an email. We want to get feedback from you. If you are going through these things and you don't have anybody to talk to, we are here. Reach out to us, and we are guaranteeing you for 100% confidentiality, so that we can reach out to you and you can talk to anybody. You can share this video everywhere, share, subscribe, and we even need you to subscribe so that we can learn from you. Give us what you feel your experiences are. We want to see your experience, and if you are positive, you feel you want to share your experience with us, let us have it. Subscribe on that button, make your own video to us, send it to us that I am and this is my experiences, and we will also take it up from there. We are hoping to learn from you, to hear from you. But subscribe also before I go. Subscribe, like, share, and God bless you. Have a nice day. Waiting to hear from you, waiting to see that video or comment from this person looking at me at this moment.